This is a prototype where I'm going to show you how we can put customer due diligence and enhanced due diligence information of any customer into blockchain. Theoretical aspects are very important, and I also want to tell you the reason for developing this application. So, today there are various challenges around customer due diligence and enhanced due diligence. The main problem is customer data is spread across multiple systems within the same financial institution or in various financial institutions, meaning a customer has to give the same information if he wants to do the transaction in one financial institution, and he has to provide the same information to another financial institution. Almost in all financial institutions, these processes are manual. So when the process is manual, it is prone to errors. Further, information sharing between the financial institution is limited due to trust and privacy concern. So all these issues increases cost of the organization, delays customer onboarding, and also weakens AML safety controls. Now let's talk about blockchain and smart contracts. So for those who have heard this term but they may not be aware about this concept, let me explain you in a brief manner. Okay, blockchain is a shared digital ledger or is a public ledger that is distributed across many computers. So once the data is recorded in a blockchain, it cannot be changed. And smart contract is a code that automatically enforces the rules. So it works. If you come from a programming background, then you know this control flow statement like if and then. Okay, so it works similarly like if then logic. So if the condition are met, then an action happens automatically. So the blockchain provides trust and transparency, while smart contract provides automation and consistency. So these concepts will become more clearer when we take this application on a test drive. Start with registering one user. Okay, let me take an image. Okay, so for PEP, we'll say this is not a PEP, right? And for customer ID, let's give one customer ID. Okay, customer 005. Let's name him John Doe. Address, let's say Dubai. Passport will be 456789. Occupation, let's say engineer. Uh, let's say salary would be 5,000 USD dollars. And the purpose of account will be saving, right? So before registering this customer on a blockchain, we have to connect to MetaMask. Okay? For those who don't know what MetaMask is, MetaMask works like an online banking app or a blockchain. So which enables users to interact with the decentralized application while keeping full control over their accounts and transactions. Okay, so it's a browser-based application, meaning you install MetaMask in various browsers like Edge, Chrome, Firefox, right? And it allows users to connect securely to the blockchain application. Okay, in other words, it acts like a bridge between an web application and the blockchain by managing user accounts, right? So users can create an account in a MetaMask, and by that account they can do transaction, sign transaction, okay, and approve actions, okay, without exposing their private keys. Now let's log into MetaMask. Okay, now I am logged into MetaMask. Here you can see the message connected to MetaMask. Okay, now let's register this customer on blockchain. Okay, it will ask, MetaMask will ask me whether to confirm this transaction or not. Okay, transaction meaning record. Okay, so let's confirm it. So here you can see transaction submitted, and it will take some time to register this in a blockchain. Okay, so currently the record of that customer is inside blockchain. Okay, now how we can verify this? We'll just copy this block number and we'll go to this Sepolia Testnet Explorer. Now, for those who are not aware about Sepolia, it is a practice environment, okay, where we can build blockchain application, test it, okay, and improve it before using that application in real Ethereum network. So you can say Sepolia network is a test version of Ethereum blockchain that is used for development and experimentation. So it works just like a Ethereum, real Ethereum network, but uses free test Ether instead of real money. So developers can safely deploy smart contracts and test application without financial risk. So I will copy this block number. So yeah, you can see that this block has is not finalized currently, but as you may know that it takes some time to add block into blockchain. So block is just a collection of transaction. Okay, currently it has a 113 transaction. So after certain time, this block will be mined and added to the Sepolia network blockchain. Okay. Now, there is another way to verify if that customer record exists in this blockchain or not. Let's choose that same customer image. I'm filling the details quickly for the time's sake. Right here, the full name is John Doe and the identification number. So, if you remember, in our previous record, the name was John Doe and the identification number was 456789. So here we have created new ID. Okay, changed some details like address, occupation, expected transaction, but the customer is same because his identification number, let's say his passport number, and his name is same. Now we'll check whether this customer has been registered in the blockchain or not. As you can see here, the customer is already registered in the blockchain. Okay, and this error is thrown by the smart contract. Let me tell you how the smart contract looks like. Okay, this is what the smart contract looks like, which is deployed in our Spolia network. Okay, here we can have a if then condition. Here, this function is checking whether the customer is registered or not on the basis of customer full name and identification number. If there is a match, it will say the customer already registered. Now let's look at another example. So we have also included the feature in this smart contract to generate EDD pop-up message. Okay, whenever the customer is high risk. Okay, let me give you an example. Take the same image file. Customer, let's say, is a PEP. Yes. So as you know that if the customer is PEP, the customer will be treated as a high risk customer, and we have to perform enhanced due diligence. When you click on the register on the blockchain, customer on a blockchain, now see you can see that enhanced due diligence checklists have been pop up. Okay. So as you can see from the checklist, it contains the list of tasks that needs to be completed by staff for completion of EDD of high risk customer. For example, collecting evidence for or supporting documents for the source of income from the customer. So if we try to confirm and register without completing this checklist, it will not allow us to register the customer. Okay. So and here it is also telling that high risk customer can only be registered if all EDD items are yes. So we have to do all the activities mentioned in this checklist, right? And after this, if we click on confirm and register, then only we can register the customer. Okay? Just click confirm. So transaction has been confirmed. Okay, meaning that after doing EDD, that customer has been registered in the blockchain. That is the end of the presentation of the application. I have created this prototype with React, Next.js, MetaMask, and Solidity smart contract on Sepolia. It is not a production grade application. It just demonstrates the concept. So for real AML use cases, permission blockchain is more suitable where only authorized participants such as financial institutions, AML teams, auditors and regulators can access sensitive data. The full code is available on GitHub for anyone who wants to explore it or expand it. I have given the link in the description section. After watching this demo, if you are interested to learn about blockchain and Bitcoin, then I have written this book, The Coin That No King Could Control, the story that explains Bitcoin and blockchain to everyone. I have written this book for everybody who wants to learn about Bitcoin and blockchain. In this book, instead of using heavy computer terms or technical jargon, I have explained the ideas relating to Bitcoin and blockchain through a beautiful and thought provoking story, as you can see from this Ghibli style cover. So, yes, if you are interested, then you can find this book in Amazon. I have put the link also in the description section. So, thank you for your time, and I hope this video was educational for you.